All right, so thank you so much for hopping on live. It's always wonderful to see all of your faces live on these calls. So thank you. We appreciate you getting on. And we've had a lot of new coaches recently joining our team, and which is very exciting. And there are quite a few of you on tonight. So thank you for joining and being on here for your first team call. So the way it kind of goes is on our team calls at the beginning of the month, we do some announcements first, and then usually have a guest speaker, and Amy is speaking tonight. So I'm just going to kind of go over our announcements, and then I will hand it over. All right. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen? Okay, awesome. Thank you. All right. Okay, first we're going to celebrate our August Life Changers. Those of you that achieved Success Club 5 or higher, awesome job. We had Amy, Diana, Heather, Kimberly, Nicole, and Shayna all achieve Success Club. Awesome job. I know for Kimberly and Shayna, it was your very first month reaching Success Club, so awesome job. Also, Adrian, Stephanie, Terry, Lola, Lisa, Casey, and Sarah all were changing lives as well. So awesome job. Total, and I always love adding the numbers up as a team. And total, we helped 34 people in August, which is very exciting. All right, our September dates are up on the cover photo in our team page. Just wanted to point out again, because we had a switch for those of you, you know, we pretty much run certain groups at the same time each month. One of those groups, the 5-day Shakeology group, which for those of you that are new, and I know there are a lot of you on here right now new, that's basically our group where you can either provide them with samples, or you can have them get the sampler through Team Beachbody. And we post a bunch of different recipes for them to try and basically educate them about Shakeology. So that 5-day Shakeology group is actually going to be the last full week in the month. And if you listen to last week's National Wake Up Call, so typically we team up and run free groups the second full week of the month, and then that's a week in between. And she kind of talked about, and this kind of the system that I have been using has been to have people get in those free groups, give them, have them experience what it's like to be in a challenge group, and hopefully they would like to join your challenge group that you have going on. For me and some other coaches, it's Back to the Healthy Grind. Some of you Back to Fitness, whatever that like paid group, meaning that they're going to be following a Beachbody program and hopefully drinking Shakeology as well. So you can invite them to that group, but sometimes, and a lot of times, honestly, maybe they're not ready yet. So then you have the option to invite them to the 5-day Shakeology group. And it gives them the opportunity to try Shakeology before they buy a whole month of it. And actually and I posted this in our team page, what is coming out next month is, it's this month or the beginning of next month. I can't remember the date off the top of my head, but Clean Week is coming out. And that basically will be the opportunity to provide them with the 7 workouts, a meal plan, 7 days of Shakeology, and that can basically take the place of our 5-day Shakeology group. So it's kind of a stepping stone into doing a full program and committing to that. All right, if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, so this is from corporate, the September focus. We have Super Saturday coming up in a couple weeks, and Super Saturdays are all over the country, and you can find different Super Saturdays in the back office under news, breaking news. They should have a link there where you can check out and find a Super Saturday that's near you. All Access Challenge Pack is still $160 in the US, $187 in Canada. And they are really trying to keep that price. So it's at least extended through the end of this month, and hopefully that will be the price ongoing. This week is a week of hard labor with Sagi. Thank you to Casey for offering to open up a group. So there is a group going on right now with our team Casey had posted about it if anyone wanted to get in and if anyone had anyone interested in doing that with you. And this month, the Success Club reward is Personal Development Webcast with Hal Elrod, and he is actually the author of The Miracle Morning, something that I've been following for a while. It's a great book. And this is also the last month for the Diamond Bonus Pool for Q3. All right, we're doing our own incentive. I'm doing an incentive with all of you. Anyone that achieves Success Club in the month of September on our team will get a very beautiful water bottle from me. These are actually, I mentioned that the colors might be slightly different and the tops are a little bit different. But this is just our little incentive for anyone who is a life changer reaching Success Club 5 or higher. And I saw a lot of people had posted they wanted one, so I'm excited. And just upcoming events. Again, September 23rd is Super Saturday. October 19th is when Team Beachbody launches in the UK. And October 21st is the Team Beachbody launch event over in London for anyone that has connections in that area. All right, September goals. I know there were some people posted on this post in our team page, but I just wanted to encourage all of you each month, beginning of the month, we post our goals, and it's kind of just a nice way to actually put it out there. You're typing it out, maybe you write it down too, but you are setting those goals for yourself, because you're definitely more likely to achieve those goals when you are writing them down, when you're sharing them with other people. And often we all have similar goals, or some of us might have similar goals, and we want to cheer each other on and work towards those goals together. So if you haven't shared your goals yet on the post in the team page, make sure you do so. All right, and we have Amy speaking tonight about striving to be a life changer. And I had asked if she would present tonight because if you have seen our leaderboards month after month, Amy is always on that board, and she just hit her 1 year mark. And for those of you that are new coaches on this call right now, Amy hit the ground running. She has done some amazing things with this business. She has helped a lot of people, and I thought it would be perfect for us to hear from her tonight. So I'm going to stop screen sharing here. All right, and Amy, you can take it over.
Let me just find where I put it, and then we will be good.
Okay.
It's not what I wanted. Okay. Hold on a second.
6 home runs.
Right.
Whole different thing for the Pirate hitters to look at. But that's now the speed.
All right. Can you guys see my screen?
The Instagram that David Free sent out.
All right.
David for Mercer, my better half, Eric. David's life.
Can you guys see that or no?
It was there, but now it.
Okay. All right. Are we good?
Now, yep.
All right. Good. Okay. All right. So, like Michelle said, I have been coaching for a year, and it definitely was a crazy ride for sure. I just still can't believe that it's been a year. So I hit the ground running, like Michelle said, and I am very competitive. For those of you who don't know, I am super competitive, and I like to win. I am motivated by prizes. But more than anything, what made me want to do this was that I had such a strong change in my own life that I wanted to share that with other people. So I just wanted other people to feel the way that I do, and that is how it's been all year. So even though I like prizes a lot, I really like prizes and I really like winning, and I want to help more people feel like I do. And I want to have people have the opportunity to feel as good as I do in my own skin in their own life. So these are some of the things that I've done. So it's definitely all about the people. If you are in this to make some quick money, you're going to crash and burn fast. If you are not genuine, if people don't believe that you actually want to help them and that you are actually doing the work yourself, no one is going to believe you. And it's going to come across as fake and salesy and gimmicky, and that's not what this is all about. If Michelle didn't put her life out there the way she did, then I wouldn't have seen the other side of it, because I was totally the eye roller on those sweaty selfies, on everything. And I definitely rolled my eyes at Michelle when I first met her, when I first saw some of her posts. But what I realized was, like, people really have life-changing experiences with Beachbody. And it's not just some scam, and it's not just some expensive thing to buy. It's life-changing. And when it happened to me, that's when I was all in. And it happened like that. Like I was in the shower one day and I'm like, this crap is real. Like, this really works. Like, I am a new person. And I'm like, I'm in. I'm in. So just make sure that you're not focusing on money. Like, you're not focusing on how much money I'm going to make by pushing this thing today, because nobody wants that. That's not going to change anybody's life, and that's not going to help you in your business. So success is a complete package. You have to focus on fitness and nutrition and support to an equal success. So if you are just, again, pushing one part or talking about one part and not the whole package, you're not going to help someone change their life, because if you're not focusing on the support, that's where the sweet spot is. That's where people are struggling the most, thinking that they could do it themselves, because that's where I thought, I'm like, I don't need this accountability stuff. I can just do it on my own. But it's not. It's when you combine fitness and nutrition and support, that's when you have magic. And if you aren't focusing on the support or the accountability part of it, you're missing so much of the picture. So the other thing is, are you leading with pushing a sale first? Are you leading with a sale? Are you telling someone you're going to sell them something before you even say anything? If you are, you need to stop, because people want genuine connections. They don't want someone just pushing something at them that they might be scared of or nervous about or standoffish about. And for me, I don't know that it's easier, but because I have been that person that has been so resistant for so long, I don't talk to people like that. I don't push things at them. I have conversations with people. I talk about things, normal things, before I just say, why don't you buy this? It's never, why don't you just buy this? It's, how are your kids? How are you feeling? I saw you broke your leg, or I saw you just had a birthday. I saw, whatever it is. Like, I'm actually having like real conversations with people. And at some point they'll say, what are you doing? Or they've liked a post on a workout or a shake or something I've done that talks about Beachbody but doesn't like plaster it everywhere. You want to sprinkle this information in. You want to sprinkle what you're doing, because when you just kind of throw it up on people, it's not pleasant. So just sprinkle. Just be gentle with it. Don't just dump it on, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants to feel like you're giving them baggage. So don't lead with a sale. Lead with genuine concern and care that you really want to help them. And if you are not showing up every day, and you are not following a program, and you're not walking the walk, you are going to have a hard time with anyone trusting you or being able to follow what you're doing. Because if you're just like all over the place, people can't follow your story. And if people can't follow your story, they're going to get confused with what you're doing, and they're going to think that this person just is like all over the place, and why would I want to do that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So if you're just hopping around doing things, you got to stop and just pick a program and go through it. And another little secret that maybe some of you don't know is that when I decided to sign up as a coach, Michelle's like, you need to do the 21-day fix. And I was like, no, that's not what I want to do. But if I had not done Because that's not the program I want to do. That wasn't the hard one. I wanted to like jump in with Body Beast or jump in with Hammer and Chisel, like something tough. Not 21-day fix. But let me tell you, if I had not done the 21-day fix, I would not be here right now today. There's no way I would have helped all of these people that I've been able to help, because the 21-day fix blew my mind, first of all. Like, I couldn't even believe the results I had. And I chronicled my journey every single day. I showed up every single day, talked about that program every single day, when it was hard, when it was easy, when I was struggling. Every day I showed up. And I showed my progress. I posted that awful pre-program picture. Oh, it was terrible. And then I posted one at the end of the week. And then I posted one at the end of the second week. And then the end of the third week when I had a 6-pack. And I was like, what just happened to my body? And people were able to follow what I was doing. And I was passionate about it because my whole life was changing right in front of me. And I never expected this to happen, ever. I'm like, I'm just drinking a shake and I'm working out and I'm eating some food out of these containers, which I don't understand. And poor Michelle, there was a lot of crying. I was like frustrated and I was doing too much. And she's like, just eat more food. Just eat the food, Amy. But it all worked out. And I was honest about all of it. Like I was a train wreck, but I showed up and I did it and I put the work in and I didn't quit. That's the other thing. We'll talk about that later. If you are quitting, you got to stop quitting. But if you don't follow that program and you don't show up every single day, no one's going to know what you're doing. And if people don't know what you're doing, they're not going to want to do what you're doing. So just make sure that you start and finish a program and you talk about it. And it's not always going to be great. So if you keep talking about how great your program is every single day and you think it's awful, that is not truthful. And people will know that you're not telling the truth. Next thing, don't focus on the numbers. So we all know if you have been in Success Club or you've hit Success Club, it is great. And prizes are great. And I'm telling you people, I love prizes. I love them. I will do what it takes to win a prize. But changing someone's life is so much better than just having a Success Club number next to you. Because so maybe you're at Success Club 6, so you've helped 3 people. That's 3 people that you have helped have a new chance at life, a new beginning, a fresh start, and you are that person that they are relying on. So yeah, getting a water bottle is great. I love a water bottle. It's great. A t-shirt is fantastic. But you are helping someone and to change their life, and that is greater than any water bottle that can break when you drop it on the sidewalk. That is someone's life that you are directly affecting because you have showed up every day and have been honest with your journey. The other thing is you really have to want to help some people. Like you really have to want to do the work to help people. Because if you just want to pay for Shakeology, you have to actually do the work to get there. It's not just going to come to you. It's not just going to fall in your lap. You have to do it, and you have to really believe in the product. You have to believe in yourself, even when it's hard, because there have been many months where I'm like, this is the end. This is the end for me, people. The brakes have been pumped. I don't know what's happening. But you just have to keep going, and you have to just believe that you're worth it and that your business is worth it, and the people out there that you don't know who need your help. Like every month I'm like, all right, I'm going to help 6 people this month, at least 6 people. I don't know who those 6 people are yet. I never know who those 6 people are going to be. And that's the exciting part, is that you get to find these people all month long and you start building relationships. And just because you're talking to somebody this month doesn't mean that it's going to happen this month. Maybe you talk to them this month and you talk to them in October and in November and in December and in January. And then all of a sudden it's February. They're like, okay, I'm ready. You have built a relationship. And when they are ready, they are ready. Pushing something on them and saying, you need to buy this because I have a prize I want to win is not the way to do it. Not that I've seen anybody do that. Please don't do that though. Please do not lead with a sale saying, I am trying to win a prize. I would like you to help me, please. That is not how you're going to change anyone's life. So if you don't really want to help those people, this is going to be hard for you because it's not going to come from a genuine spot. So this is what I do. I just make it a non-negotiable with myself. I'm going to help 6 people a month. I'm going to. And it wasn't always 6. At first this is how it started at first. I saw what Michelle was doing because, all right, I'm a rule follower also. Like, if someone says, you need to do this, 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 and this, okay, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. So I saw what Michelle was doing. And I'm like, all right, well, she helps this amount of people. I guess that's what I have to do. So that's what I did. And then it just kind of snowballed. Like, I was not expecting to be a success starter. I was not expecting to hit Success Club in, like, my first week or 2 weeks of being a coach. Like, I didn't really know what any of those things were. I just put myself out there, and people were excited about it, and I was excited about it. And it just kind of happened. So just make it a non-negotiable. If you want to help 3 people, make that your priority. You're going to help those 3 people. You don't know who they're going to be, but you're going to help 3 people. I also don't quit. Even when I want to, even when it's hard, even when I'm frustrated, even when it's the very end of the month, and I'm like, all right, I have not hit success. I have not helped my 5 people or my 6 people, and I don't quit. I just keep putting in the work. Because if you don't put in the work, it's not going to happen. I talk to a lot of people all the time, whether it's in person, whether it's through social media, whether it's random people at the grocery store. I talk to a lot of people, which is easy for me because I like to talk to people. So if you're not talking to people, you're not having conversations that are not focused around selling something, this is going to be hard because you can't just have conversations about selling things. You have to build relationships with people. And I am constantly building relationships with people. It's key. If you are not putting yourself out there, and trust me, this has not always been easy. Like, I've had to send some scary Facebook Messenger messages. Like, there have been months when I've like reached that net far and wide, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm going to send this person something. Send. And that's when you need to do the 5-second rule. And if you haven't read the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins, get it, because it will get you out of your comfort zone quick. Because when you're feeling stuck, you just count back 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Like, you just do it, and that's end. Like, stop thinking about it. So the other thing that's really important is I follow up with the previous month's ghosts or crickets. And if you don't know what a ghost or a cricket is, that's that person that just you're having a conversation with, and then they just vanish. Like, you don't know where they go, but they just like stop responding. And usually I've got a ghost currently that they're having some things going on and they don't want to talk about it. So instead of just saying, hey, I thought you were going to sign up. Hey, I thought you were going to do this. Hey, I thought you were going to do that. You got to circle around and say, just bring up a conversation about, like, I had cake today, or I'm reading this ridiculous novel. I want to share this with you. You just have to, like, not keep pushing things on people because no one wants to be pressured to do something. And again, I have had that feeling myself of people saying, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And I don't like that. Like, that's when I pump the brake and I push back. And I'm like, that's when I ghost you. Like, that's it. Like, don't talk to me anymore. So if you're just like hounding people, that's not good either. Like, you want to just talk to people, just casual, normal conversations. And the other thing that I've gotten better with, and I'm trying not to take so personally, is hearing no. I'm okay if someone says no, cool. No means just not now. It doesn't mean I'm writing you out of my life. It just means I'm not ready yet. And if you're not ready yet, that's okay. Because I'm telling you, people, years. People have been asking me to be a coach for years. And I was just no. Not until I was ready. So just know that no is not, it's okay. It's okay for someone to say no to you. It's not personal. Okay. I also don't focus on getting paid. Like, I don't go into it every day going, okay, all right, Amy, today you're going to need to make this much money, so you need to do this. That is not how that works. You just have to focus on helping people and talking to people and just being a product of the product. Like, believing in what you're actually doing and doing it yourself and showing people that you actually do it yourself. I do the work. I do the vitals every day. Every day, I get them in there. I drink my shake. I do my workout. I talk to people. I do my PD, which is the thing that I still do every day, but it's the thing that I have to make the time for, whether it's an audiobook in the car, whether it's a podcast, whether it's one of the 3 books that I'm reading right now. You just have to put the time in, because I have done so much work on myself this year that the person that showed up a year ago that was so excited to start the 21-day fix is not the same person that's sitting here right now. I like this person a lot better. This person is calmer, isn't so angry about everything, like just isn't going through life like this, in this like anger state of like everything is against me. It's been so amazing to just watch the progress this year of like how I have changed, even especially like from February to today. So February was rough for me. And when I got into the super negative state, it was like that was the first month that everything just didn't click and it wasn't easy anymore. So up until February, being a life changer was kind of easy for me. Like, it just was like, I hit Success Club in like the first week of the month, and it was no big deal. I'm like, all right, I don't have to really, it's not too hard. But then February came and I had to work, and I was nasty. I was not a nice person to be around because I didn't know how to handle that. Like, everything had been so easy, and then it wasn't. But I'm glad it happened, because I really figured like what I actually really have to do in this business to make it work. Like, I didn't quit, even though Michelle and I had numerous coffee dates and I was really unpleasant. But I didn't quit. I kept plugging forward. And when I felt myself like kind of creep into my turtle shell, and I'm like, I'm just done with this. Like, I don't need to, it's hard. I don't want to do it. I would like, no, you're going to read your PD. You're going to do your stuff. You're going to talk to some people. And the more I tried to retreat, the harder I pushed forward. And I was like, all right, I'm going to reach out to 10 people. I'm going to reach out to 15 people, whatever it is. And so February was rough. March was incredible. So all that work I did in February all paid off in March. And that's just sometimes how it goes. Like, I have people, there are like 12 or 13 people from last month that were all on the fence. This month, they're all ready. So that's just kind of how it goes. But if you get frustrated with those people on the fence, then you're not going to move forward, because you can't live just being stuck. You got to keep moving forward. And if someone says no, it's okay. It's really okay. I've mentioned this before. I show up every day. Every day. Every Friday you will see me with some kind of flex on Friday. That is my jam. That is what I do. And you just have to show up and have your own thing. Like Nicole McVeigh, she does her fun dances. I love it. Everybody has their own thing. So you just have to find your niche. But the other thing is, I watch what other people are doing. I ask questions. And if something's working over here, maybe I'll try it. And if I realize that's not my thing, like that doesn't feel comfortable, then I'm not going to keep doing it. Like, I'm not going to keep knocking my head against the wall if it's not working. You just got to find your thing. And I don't remember how I found this Flex Friday thing, but that's my thing. So that's what I do. I track and I make lists of all the people I'm talking to. Make sure you are tracking. I'm telling you, here is my tracker. I didn't post my picture of it yet, but here it is, my tracker. It's got all the things. I have my notebook full of all the people I'm talking to. You have to do it every day, because when you check off your stuff off a list, you'll know what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you're not going to know what else you have to do. Like, you need to be organized. And if you saw my desk right now, you would not think that I'm an organized person, because I've got stuff kind of everywhere. But I have my tracker, and I have my notebook of lists, and I've got some note cards. I've got some stuff. But I know what I have to do every day. Kind of like, you know what portions you need to eat every day. You need to know what portions you need to do in your business. every day, and you have to do them. Your portion cups work when you want to change your body. Your tracker works when you want to change your business. You just have to do it. So what else do I do? I'm focused on being my best. Like, I'm focused on me first. Like, this is all about me. Like, you can be selfish in your business when you're focusing on yourself. Like, you come first. And when people see the results in you, they're going to, and when people know, like, oh my God, I've just seen this person go from A to B they did it. They showed up every single day. And it's not just some weird before and after picture of somebody I don't know. It's more real. And so when I did 21 Day Fix, the program I did not want to do at all, I'm like, fine, Michelle, fine. If you're going to make me do this ridiculous program with these stupid cups, fine. I'm going all in, and I'm going to see if I can get those before and after results. And let me tell you, people, if you go all in and you eat the food and there is no cheating and you just do the work, you will have the results. And it's the same for your business. You have to go all in and do the work, and you can't cheat on it. Because if you're cheating on it, you're cheating on yourself, and it shows up in your business. And if when you're frustrated, like, I can't, nobody wants my help, because you're cheating somewhere else. You're not doing something to get the work done. All right, so I'm my best self in my own life, but I'm not perfect. And I don't want anyone to think that they have to be perfect, because perfect doesn't exist. I am so not perfect, it is not even funny. Again, come look at my desk. It's ridiculous. So if you just show up in your real self, like who you are, and let me tell you, it is not always easy to be your real self. For as many people that think I'm just like this awesome extrovert, I am like that introvert extrovert. Like, I don't always feel comfortable out in the spotlight, even though you might think that I do. But there are so many times when I will send a message to, just the other day, I sent a message to Heather and Nicole. I'm like, I don't know that I can post this. Like, I'm super nervous about it. They're like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't want to post these before and afters, because I'm just like criticizing everything about them, that they're not perfect. They're like, you're ridiculous. So you sometimes just have to get out of your own head and ask for help. And it's okay to ask for help. Having a success partner is so important. My life and my business has changed when I decided to make it official with Heather and ask her to be my successful partner. It was a great day. It was a great day. So if you don't have that partner to work with, and not that's that person that you want to just complain with, because that's not going to work. You need to have that person that's going to hold you accountable, that you can count on, that says, you're not showing up. Or, you know what, that post was really kind of garbage. Like, let's try this. You need to have that person that you can be totally honest with. Because otherwise, you're just going to do what you think you're doing, and people might not see what you're seeing out there. You may think you're putting out something, but in reality, it's coming across in a different way that might not be pleasing. So I ask for help when I'm struggling. Michelle is fantastic. I ask her for help all the time. I ask Heather you have to ask for help, because there are people who have been doing this a lot longer than you have, that have gone through the same stuff that you have gone through. And if you don't ask for help, then you're just going to keep spinning your wheels and not get where you want to go. All right. So here's the bottom line. Amy's going to get real. So it is okay to want to earn money. It is okay to want to build a business where money comes in and you don't. It's okay. But your income is directly correlated to the amount of lives you're changing. If you are not helping anybody, your business is not growing. If you are not genuinely out there to help people, your business will not grow. When you don't quit, there is fulfillment, there is joy, there is financial gain. But if you keep quitting every time you get stuck, you're going to just stay in that stuck mode, and nothing's going to move forward at all. Nothing good ever comes from quitting. It doesn't. So if you're struggling, ask for help. If you don't know why things are not working, have someone go through your social media page and take a look and say, okay, well, I see that you post motivational quotes, but with nothing else. Like, if people don't know who you are and what you're all about, then it's going to be hard for them to connect with you. And honestly, this all happens naturally when you focus on genuinely helping others to live their best life. If you are honestly in this to help people live their best life, then all the other stuff just happens. But if you are just like this pusher, like shake pusher, like I used to call Beachbody coaches like shake pushers, like that's all, it's just shake pushers. I'm like, it's no. But if you are really in it to help people, if the products are really changing your life, then you need to share that. I mean, when my husband started, like, he did not want to do any of this. He did not, but he didn't have a choice because I was having success, and I'm like, you don't need to just sit there and not be healthy. So I packed him a lunch, gave him his 10-minute trainer, and he got a push. And a year later, he's maintained a 50-pound weight loss, and we have a whole new relationship. All of this happened because I decided to selfishly borrow someone's T25 video in June of last year. And all of these little things started happening. All these small little changes. This is what it's like in your own business. Small little changes. Just showing up, doing your vitals, being real, making people realize that it's not all fantastic all the time, that you're not perfect, that workouts aren't always easy, that your nutrition does, I mean, if nutrition is where you struggle, right here. If that's where you struggle, be honest about it. Talk about it. But if you're kind of hiding behind like challenge pack sales and you're just kind of putting that stuff out there, that's not how you're going to attract anyone into your life. So, oh, I think that's my time, Michelle. So that's what I want to say. You just have to like be real, show up, do the work, don't be a quitter, and don't focus on the money. Focus on actually helping people. Because last October when I hit Success Club 29, I just helped a ridiculous amount of people. Every month I'm like, I just changed a ridiculous amount of people's lives every month. And maybe it's not exactly where I wanted it to be at the end of the month, but you know what? Last month I helped. I mean, I had 8, Success Club 8. So that's like 4 people who bought a challenge pack. But I changed so many more lives that are not reflected in that number 8. So maybe that number 8 is a lot to some people. Maybe it's not a lot to some people. But for me, last month, that 8 was huge because so many more people had a chance to live a better life. And just because they didn't buy a challenge pack doesn't mean that their life wasn't changed and that I didn't impact their lives. And a lot of those lives are rolling over into this month. So, and I have new coaches on this call because of the work that I put into my own life, and people have seen it in an honest, genuine way. So you just have to show up every day and be yourself, and just know that you have a whole team to help you. And it's not always going to be easy, and it's not always going to be fun. And if you want to be a life changer, you have to work. It doesn't just come easy. It doesn't, but you have to be willing to put in the work to change the lives. So that is it.
Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate it. I love that. I always love the quote that I feel like it gets stemmed from Lindsay Matway, but your income is a direct reflection on the lives you are changing. And I just think that that is basically what Success Club is all about. And, you know, Success Club sounds kind of like salesy-ish. Even Beachbody admits that, and that's why we call it the Changing Lives Club, or Life Changers. That's why we've changed it, because that's what those numbers are all about, and I think that that's so important to remember. And you know, now that we know that Amy thinks I was a shake pusher and she rolled her eyes at me all the time, but
not just you.
Oh, I know. But you say these things all the time, and I texted her. I've said, like, well, now I know what you thought of me. You know? Do you want to stop sharing, Amy? Can't see anyone. All right, there you are. Okay. All right. So hopefully tonight's call helped. Thank you for being on. I appreciate it so much. I know Amy appreciated it. It's so wonderful seeing so many new faces on our team on the call. So thank you. And this recording will be up for anyone that missed it. And thank you again, Amy, for presenting tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to plan for all of us. Any questions before we hop off? Anything? But remember what Amy said, if you have questions, if you're struggling, if you have anything going on, you know, we are all here to help. We are truly, you know, in this together. This is a team effort. We're here to help one another. So keep that in mind. Remember that. All right. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. See you all soon.